about responsible small scale miners. You can make it as the 2 years of framework. I have go na 7 years ago, going on any breast at a tree. The son said, a man, young Ghana buying. Am I into data? You know, and for sorry, Eddie, a Jumano grow to pray. Man, only the year qualities. I just a young year. Yeah, no, I'm Cabacay. You are here so near Coswano, yeah, shetting. Tia to a framework, Yasim Tia, Yadi to my name, and he said, Dear Abaya dear to a far Galamseyers, young, responsible small scale miners, no, any Abaya dream. Ah, yes, so you put your power. Now, you enjoy it. The idea, you and Cassa and set with your possession. Now, you have the Cassa, you put your demand. It is near any sending another money, it means Mamma. More contra, Monfidia, and Siasu, come fear, Germany, and solid them one. Come to Mossy, more to the Senia, Basabuni, a Bessia General, and top of woman, and said, Yadumana, Yayano, a Bogan and Mabum. You bargain a population, you do what you want or many more. Young one, you come 12%. A year small scale miners, you come 12%. It is a DNS in the Makubiaki and Wabum said, a buying for taboo and country as you. When your taboo are almost present, the appear so began. Yahunabako, Yahunimunu, young man into some prensa. Yahunim and prensa. It is any person the Yakano. The Yakan said, yes, sir, Abai. Say, and she said, "Oh, dear, we are cramming." Say, "A bear, 1 year, sir, is a shano. Not only and one some. Now, a former good year, a founder of Python, 1 year free. You are not saying, Chay, and I say organized labor. And then for Fubiaco Mabum say, I buy in Guya Tumano, a year mine and I yet to know. Then you could thank Crata, Papa, and Pass for a year Tumano, I buy in Jum. It was therefore, yeah, can I say, anyone when you are and that. A china, that's what count. You say, young, responsible small scale miners. You know, Munyaki and net, or china, that's what count. I didn't try. Yet you are marrying, and from so where you may be a such a beyond from so. It is from so bad, small scale mining one, and no start buying a fret near trust near baby and from so near you will film. Your license are by the Mayano, and my Aquania in so much. Your license not and for forest move and go for Yajma. But Brian Peter said to me, Crackdown. It will be piano or yet mining, Papa Diano or going and so set for mining. The air can say, Sir, organized labor from Crown Money Bayano, Yanu woman yagging there, and China, that's what count. Yawaha, Enna, a man of 4 Eddie Jumano, a man of 7. Organized labor, no more hand. Moti and Amanti. It drew about to a Breswa. No more Pensambia from. Up baby, Jina, yet the Yakanya can be yourself. Yadumano, you betu near to the year. You be yet, sir, Yaduma small scale miner, you bet was what near to the year. Near airport, so yet, the legal miner, yea, yen come. Sector beer from Soho. Your organ, I send a 4 corner mobile, and from sweating me by my camp when she had to miss it. Not can win the penny, I will see a 4. One will see a bandit transport sector now. ABC that. At the same time, Oko health and from Swabinti, Doctor Timiko, you will be operation about Quaffrey. Nina Yan Bandit sector, the Sani Agatra, organized labor, and his uncle form true and Gata, President for Tabon Tree as on the cell. And from Sony, yes, the who said, the big cost from Yamia. Yaya ready. The free Naya Yako, Yaya Yakasa, responsible small scale miners. Ye near task force, yet yes, for Naya so. Yakob being sure, Homo Yamotuma, and Sampata. Then your mamma phone said, Yan Yadma, and from Swinny. Tina Yakatra Ghana for you and said, Yan responsible small scale miners. Ye bet you near to the year, Yadamas. Yan responsible small scale miner was what I said. She say, wake up and a man maybe 1 year in my pay. If you're free and a year, I can say, yeah, your task force be ready. Yet yes from when I saw young wine, when you were hinting, when you minister your wine, or Freya, where Piaci die will be a young fee. She said, Yakoso, or more at least having broken to him for me, one more person penning for me, a woman on your side. So if you took over to media, means to no graduate, me for home. What I say, it did not make a you say, you was such to know when you may be the yes, man. Media, my catcher, the task was say, what is him now for young man, Sanya man, one family, Mu among catcher will be also when I'm going to now, machining and I'm damaging war. As to be illegal minus one man of the yes, man, Munquandam war, such a sense, you need to be also in the checker. Mamma fire demanding your politics. So organized labor for me be so. For Brown and Penina died on Dramani Ma. There's a videos and number one thing, Yamin Kwana Maker. Oh, my God, so moving. I want no idea campaign said. So in your opinion, the Tragana Benya is to be one. Oh, President Ekufuado. At you also, we are Galamseyers. I would do Mapogu and Fiasri prisons, or say when you're going about Benwa. Obey you woman in free. The couple of amnesia. There's a major. So, your gas will be a Galamseyers. The Oka South organized labor, no more. What you are now marching. The dinner more catchers uncle for an eye will rap, John Dramani Mahama. I sent you someone your Cornwall so. You know, we now go for the small scale man in Dubai, but more be Sakutina. The Guna catch there, minus said. Motu Abama, John Dramani Mahama, 2020 compare. So, Oba and Saseno. Papa, or chance as the Panobeja Mamuka. What would you Galamsey? At the end, the air can say, Dear Galamsey, somebody, yes, so. Eti dia mudi wani ehun na ho some kama some fa enya yen adwuma ye no asomdwe so no some de mo asem no e ba ye so eti ye responsible small scale mining ye betu ni atu ni e pasa akwa unya we so aboyen Deputy Minister of Lands and Natural Resources Honorable Mekuduka wo pampa ofa so a wo bu ye ti do ma okutia Galamsey empa onam kwanya so ebu ami enwumade a ye die no so e kotote no ye bona baso onko so na ye so responsible small scale miners ye tanaji ye nai baby bi obe frey aduo anaduo ye ne task force ye ready say ye bebo awura ho no mo ye illegal mining no ye tuo mu so sa
A4 sheet so akwa apply say mu pese mu ye adwuma na ya mamu baby not less than 10 acres but no more than 25 acres na mo tumi adi hihye so aye adwuma no anu na ye ba democracy mu kabina mi ka bia ban mu 206 and esesa no di ba at 703 Minerals and Mining Act na nhihye na wo ho na esa no omre ana 2015 ya amend no ye at 900 tama ba ne ba 2017 no ana omu ye road map omu hwe omu ase niam ne bi ho a enko far enough na tototo na ye ka ho asem no na nim temre bia ankova no ana omu di be hye mu se ye hu se wo a wo ye welder no wo hihye a yetimi chiw wo a wo ye driver no wo di nam kwan so ko bebi a yetimi chiw ana wo a wo di kwa ko ye adwuma no wo di ko tunsuo no so ye adwuma so a yetimi chiw na chiw so a ye betimi agielu be say 15 years to 25 years ana sikana ye beji wo no so no ye nam 12,000 to 36,000 ana se ni nyina ye dimi digu apempo mu mani ye nti san hihye ye we ewo ho nti ye mfa mra we nya dwuma na ye ntu mo a wonsuo no so sensuo no so asa tie emra wo na nye ye ya emra ma ye hihye ye no mineral Mining Act no so asama minister no so wo section 90E in the act no a ekire ekwan ya ye gi lances ana kwan ya ye ye adwuma no bi a wo ye koduru ne wo ya yetimi ka che o se jai na ye ha ye na tu aso wo ya so din a yetimi aka che o se ye gi lances na firi wonsem nhihye no wo ho ye mfa nhihye no anye adwuma ye responsible small scale miners say ye mfa nhihye anye adwuma na Ghana aye ekro a emra ane nhihye edam let alone in the river bodies. This law is found in the amended version of Mining and Minerals Act 995. And I read to you, any person who fabricates, manufactures, or uses a floating platform or any other equipment for mining, dredging, or any other mode of mining for the purpose of obtaining minerals in or along the riverbank, natural water bodies, including a river, a stream, a watercourse, exclusive economic zone, and any area covered by the territorial sea or continental shelf of the Republic of Ghana commits an offense and is liable on summary conviction to a fine of not less than 50,000 penalty units and not more than 100,000 penalty units, or to a term of imprisonment of not less than 15 years and not more than 25 years, or both the fine and the term of imprisonment. Per this act, it is clear that mining in the river bodies is not permitted by law, and that those who are found to be mining in the river bodies should be dealt with according to the laws of the country. Here, we call on the law enforcement agencies to be seen to be living up to expectation. The Environmental Protection Agency, the Minerals Commission are mandated to ensure compliance. So when you see people mining on our river bodies, it is not from the responsible small-scale miners. We are against it, and from here, we are going to go after them vigorously, and we are assuring Ghanaians that within 60 days, they should see the change of the turbidity of the water bodies. But the call for indiscriminate ban on a legitimate business is tantamount to lawlessness. Ghana is a country of laws. If something goes wrong, we should allow the law to take its course. So we therefore view that call as unacceptable, irresponsible, and uncalled for. We will be responsible, as we have always been. We will work to improve and help the Ghanaian economy, because we know that the Vice President has said that in 2022, had it not been the small-scale mining sector, Ghana would have been like Sri Lanka. Do we want Ghana to be like Sri Lanka? No. So we will mine and mine properly and be responsible. That is why we call ourselves responsible small-scale mining. So we appeal to you, the media, to send the message to everyone in this country, including the president, that he should not heed the call to ban small-scale mining, which is legitimate. A lot of things have happened in various sectors, including the media. 30 media houses were suspended for various violations. There was no ban on all the media houses. Some of them have rectified their issues and they are back on air operating. Same should apply to the small-scale mining sector. We call on the Minister for Lands and Natural Resources to ensure that all the applications before him are signed to allow legitimate miners to do their responsible mining and ensure that compliance is done, so that the economy of Ghana will be developed, and the youth, the teeming youth who are surviving on small-scale mining. In fact, the unskilled labor in this country, majority are in the small-scale mining sector, so that we will not raise unnecessary insecurity in the country. Anytime there is unwholesome ban on small-scale mining, we hear of the bullion robbery and all sort of crimes across the country. We don't want that to happen. Unemployment is a serious national security challenge. We know that. And the people who are dependent on this small-scale mining sector are over 6 million, more than 12% of the total population of the Ghanaian. Since 2017, government has created about 2.3 million jobs, but the small-scale mining sector holds over 6 million. Do you want to jeopardize this? No. No responsible government will do that. So the call for wholesale ban is hereby rejected, and we call on the president not to send any security personnel to go and disturb the responsible small-scale miners in the bushes. We will take it upon ourselves to police the system within the shortest possible time. This is an assurance from us to Ghanaians. Thank you very much.
Implemented to address the environmental damage caused by illegal mining across the country. We strongly believe that if the fight against illegal mining can be won, it must be devoid of political breezes. Any form of politicization of this fight must be discouraged. As the president called some time ago, we must make it a nationalized issue, as we learned from the lessons of 2020. We, however, must express our disagreement with the call of TUC for a freeze on all responsible small-scale mining. We are willing to help the fight against the illegality, but it is unguided to include legal or legally responsible mining. Ladies and gentlemen, friends of the media, what we are witnessing now is just a blame shifting by the organized labor. We need to focus on where the illegality is and the capacity of the Minerals Commission to ensure compliance. These are the main issues. We see their call as purely externally motivated and a wrongful diagnosis of a national challenge, very ill-conceived and insensitive to the lives of close to 6 million people whose livelihood depend on the small-scale mining industry. If we are to win this fight, we must first be truthful and sincere in our claims and demands. Ladies and gentlemen, when we lost our voices in 2020 after the fight was politicized, we all became accomplices of the act. Where was the TUC leadership when the fight got politicized in 2020? That was the beginning of the failure of the fight. The promise to grant amnesty to the actors of the pollution of the water bodies emboldened them and act more irresponsibly. Where was TUC when the former president, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, was captured on a live video assuring those who have been arrested for destroying our water bodies that he will grant them amnesty when he's voted into power? We can't behave like ostriches. Today, if we have all resurrected from our slumber, let's not lay the blame on responsible miners who have nothing to do with the water bodies. Ladies and gentlemen, let's focus on dealing with the illegality and stop calling for the freeze or ban of legal small-scale mining. According to Graphic Online, as captured on the 16th of January 2024, 2,276 persons were killed in the year 2023, involving 14,135 reported road crashes involving close to 25,000 vehicles. It is further reported that around 15,000 people suffered varying degrees of injuries, whilst about 2,600 persons got knocked down. Ladies and gentlemen, have we called for a total ban of the transport sector? Ladies and gentlemen, we have witnessed on many occasions a period where a journalist has been irresponsible on set, yet there has never been a call to shut down the media industry. We wish to reiterate our call that we support the fight against illegal mining. We support drastic measures against the mining activities in water bodies and unlicensed operations in forest reserves. We will, however, resist any attempt to include responsible and legal small-scale mining as seen in the call by the TUC. The Minerals Commission should also sit up. The laxity in supervision is also partly to blame for the mess we have seen today. We, as responsible and legal small-scale miners, commit to support the government in this fight against in any capacity we can. We commend the Deputy Minister of Lands and Natural Resources, Honorable George Mekuduka, for his enormous support for legitimate small-scale mining industry. God bless our homeland Ghana and make our nation great and strong. This too shall pass. Thank you very much.